want you to know, if you're taking pictures with the girls and thinking of me looking into that camera, I want you to know that I am a 10x warrior of those domains, that I will capture that thought, reverse it around, surround you with it 10 times, and give you so much comfort to live out that thought in a bubble of time. Like, for real, I ain't going anywhere. Like, I'm like, seriously, like, you know, I understand, like, only living and growing up in London, and like, I've had a lot of stops in cities, and like, yeah, I've met people here and there along the way, but like, yeah, I was like it was always like pinnacling to where it was at. And that was my creation, to manifest us together on my side of the street, and it is your creation to take the plunge. You know, you're pictured with a living legend like that, like a frozen moment in time. You know, it was somewhat, you know, it was an embarrassment on the public square, but like, only the select close ones knew. So then if they told anyone, it was only got out because the inner circle told people. Like, I'm going to talk to a few people to make sure, like, they know or might not know the reasoning behind us kind of not stopping to see each other. So I think, you know, for me and like my image with the guys, like, because it happened so quickly, it was easy for me to associate that energy just with Fritchie. And then that kind of like dropped your sister out of the equation. And then I didn't have to deal with seeing her, because I couldn't deal with seeing her, because that's like a fucking reminder, you know, of you. And then like that's what I mean. Like, broke up by everybody. I broke up everybody because I was an idiot. I mean, I could have just chased after you and then like, you know, I'm fucking sorry. Like, tell you what's going on. You know, I don't know. I didn't know what I'd never been in any type of like relationship ever. Like, I gotta stop like sitting here harshing on myself about it. Have more fun presenting the thinking of the processing of me rubbing my chest. I mean, it feels kind of gay. Like, I don't even know if anybody will see this. You know, if you'll see this, but like, what am I supposed to do, man? Just fucking look at porn and like think about fucking terrible stuff? Like, I'd rather like put you in my mind and like imagine us like in a parallel scenario. Like, you know, one where like, let's do that. Like, one where like we're together all summer and going to my first year. I'm in Rochester right out of the gate. I mean, fuck, I would have fucking, like, as soon as I got established there with my contract, boom, you fucking come live with me. Like, I mean, that's where I was at. That's fucking, damn it. Then I go into the season fucking like, I'm fucking living in a hotel. Fucking like 4 months, something like that. Shit, man, that would have been fun living in a hotel. You know, like we're getting our fucking place paid for, and we're just fucking on vacay. That's where it's at. That's where we would have been at, fucking right away. So I put myself in that scenario sometimes. And it's me afraid of my own light, because then I'm shining brighter than everyone else. And we're all shining brighter. You're outshining everyone now. When they're trying to control your light, you know, they're like, oh, we only want her light to make our light better. But when she shines too bright, we got to dim her down. That's the way it's at. That's how it is all over the world. Love. That's how it is all over the world. I'm really, really, like, I'm a warrior. You saw me out there. You saw me raising the cup twice. How crazy. I'm crazy. You could be super happy, like married, like freaking having sex every night with your husband, like it's fucking just like deep sessions, like fucking 8 hours long, just fucking making love all the time, and then, you know, the kids are super behaved, they leave you alone because you're making love, and you're just like totally expressing your body portals and like allowing your man to take you and like put you in places where you trust him. Like, you know, just like rubbing your shoulders and friggin' head and like kissing it, like friggin' like every single piece of like quantum skin matter, like particles just like oozing out like dead skin cells as I lick them up, and then like they're just oozing out of your heart, and then like, you know, you can feel my man hair rub up on you, and like it fit perfectly in you, like the way like I wrap my arms around you too, like just like all those times we hugged each other, you know, like we were hugging a lot. Holy shit, fuck, whole playoffs, fuck end of the season, we're hugging each other, fuck, we're seeing each other for 4 times a week. Damn. You see, like, what happened there, you know, it's the collection of the memory of the environment. It's not even us. Seriously. This is what I'm on display with, because, like, I'm intermingling with all the players all the time. Like, I fucking learned how to, like, whoa, like, what was going on there, because, like, I'm like all the people. Like, I'm not even like myself, like, technically. Like, I think where was I going on my point on that, but, like, you know, vibrating all around the city, like, I don't remember. Well, I don't want to freaking get stuck on that. Let's talk about something else. We'll come back. And then, you're beautiful. Yeah, you could be friggin' just having friggin' a third kid, just ready to pop the third one out with him. I don't even know. Like, that's why I have to do this for myself, because, like, I have to get all this out in one place, like, all these fucking scenarios and, like, fucking, like, thinking processes for you, so that if you do start this process, I mean, you won't stop it. So, like, you two watch the first, second, third episode, and we do talk, and he didn't send it, and like, well, like, yeah, you're fucking definitely watching it, like, you know, if you get to like, if you did send it, I mean, you might watch the first couple like hours of this and still be pretty entrained, depending on where you're at with him. I want to leave it as neutral as possible, so by the time I approach you, it's all in a nice, well-rounded place where I feel like I fully express myself. Now, I'm on a healthy path, no matter what the outcome is, whether, like, you know, you get back to me or not. Because, like, that's, like, my biggest trauma is, like, you know, rejection and, like, man, wow, like, you know, we got such a great, like, placement here if we rekindle, too, like, because, like, it's like we fucking portaled. It's like we time traveled portaled, because, like, boom, we kind of weren't together anymore, but nobody knew why. Like, seriously, I'm gonna fucking inquire more, because I asked Shrimpy, he was fucking clueless. He's like, I don't know. Like, so, like, there wasn't, like, this, like, anybody knows, you know? But, like, you know, I'm a gold walker in the city, like, you know, I walk back there, you know, walk around, like, you know. I mean, technically, though, it's in the tech now, so that's why I knew I just have to set a tech temple up first, because that's where it's going to start, and then rolls over. All right, where do I go? Like, I'm obviously Tech Temple, Florida, great place, you know, sunny. Yeah, you love it. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I don't know. You could be totally in love, popping out kids, but why aren't you taking pictures like that and fucking putting them up there? See, this is where I gotta get fucking into like the nitty gritty. It's like some kind of backdoor society thing going on. Yeah, I think so. I mean, shadiness. Some shadiness with, that's why I gotta be fucking stealth, too. Some shadiness. Like, even, like, your sister, like, she hasn't got any fucking type of, like, any profiles, nothing. Just their little Facebook and maybe Instagram. Like, you know, your husband's got fucking nothing, and then just a super shady fucking government track record. Which is super shady fucking general fucking Canada government. I'm gonna fucking annihilate governments, just fucking topple them with the fucking stroke of my fucking finger. Seriously. I mean, you're book smart, you know. I'm meeting you. I'm super book smart. Seriously, I'm really book smart. But I had to play like the fucking vision of the role. Like I'm like, you know, I was a little bit like my big brother. Like how, you know, my big brother, he's a little partier. Like, that's how I learned how to be like that, technically. So I was like kind of hamming it up a little bit. And then like it got me in trouble with you. And because it was so public, because it was so public, it was unrepairable. Because there were so many people involved. It's almost like the fucking Oscar slap event. Like, seriously, like, it's like, boom, everyone's involved. Boom. It spins off. Like, you can't even predict it. Like, boom. It spins off, you couldn't even predict how you would react. Boom, you're in that position. Boom. Like, oh, gotta do something. You got fucking school friend, future friend. You got your fucking ticket out of town. I'm your ticket out of town. I already fucking gave you the runway. You know what I mean? I already gave you the runway. And now we're re-meeting at the end after your walk. And now you want to get rid of me. You know? And I'm not running after you. I just battled for fucking centuries to get there. I'm standing in the fucking middle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and my lady's dancing around me like I'm a king. Like, I'm not running over there now. Like, so like I was like fucking glitching. And I'm like, whoa, because like everything was flawless. Remember, I'm a virgin. So then like, fuck. You know, it's the ritual in Cancun because like I had sex in Cancun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it was like. It wasn't like me off on my own by myself, like, you know, whatever. I was like part of the fucking group ritual fucking shit. You know, and I fucking trumped them all and I said, get the fuck out of here, you fucking dumb fucks. Stupid ritual. That's pretty much where it's at, you know? And now I had them all fucking pinned. And like, they, you know, so like we all got something on each other, you know what I mean? So like if anybody says something about something to their girlfriend, well, now we know who ratted. That's how it works. So I was the fucking king shit, and I said, no, you better motherfuckers better not rat on any of you fucking guys. And you guys all better get along. You know what I mean? That's kind of where it's at. And then I go fucking back, fucking ready to meet my girl. Boom. Oh, shit. Now I can't tell all them. What the fuck happened? It's fucking embarrassing. It fucking reversed what I just got. So now I just like let them assume. Never say anything. Only Kelly Thompson knows. Fucking secrets of the underground fraternity. That fucking rule your fucking sports country. Rule the kids, man. They have to get to the kids first. Remember, the kids are playing out the memory, umbilical cord creation. Oh, it just wants to create building blocks. Oh, puck is the building block. Next one, mommy. Next one, give it in, bring it in. Next one, puck comes in, playing with the puck, shoots in the hole. Next one comes in, like, oh, the red blood cell coming in the umbilical cord, building the body. Oh, building, it's getting bigger. The kid's getting bigger. You know what I mean? So we watch around this, and then it pinnacles to this fucking ritual tournament. And now London wins it for the first time. And all the abuse pinnacles into that moment. And now we're celebrating the fucking pinnacle abuse moment together with the cup in the room. Now we break. First time together, boom. Public square. Like, we're fucking crazy. This is crazy. Like, I'm filming this. Like, I have to fucking tell the main story. Because I might even fucking, like, you know, go on camera with my sexual trauma stuff and, like, have it be, like, see, what they do is they try to pull off events and then control the narrative. See, I fucking come in with the Oscar event, and then, boom, the conversation's all over the place. Okay, they can't control the narrative, you know? They come in, they get one of their controlled hockey players, like one that's a guy that's, like, fucking sellout and controlled, you know, by the Illuminati or whatever, and then he's on camera doing something homo, then they're calling him a fag. Now we're getting warring between the races, black and white. Like, now we're getting fucking blacks to, like, go out and fuck white guys and calling them fags, and, like, because, like, this guy's bought and sold, now he disappears. You know, now they control the narrative of what's going on there. Now if I fucking try and do something like pull a play like that, it fucking gets drowned out. So now I preempt something like that. I fucking preempt it with this beautiful piece of art, with this character. You know, the character's you. The character's the person I found in the mirror. You know what I mean? This is you, your face that I fucking fell in love with, who I fucking, like, it didn't even matter, like, sex. And then the sex was just, like, made the link into my, like, brain pattern because I'm fucking coming, like, and then it's, like, linked to every time I ever came before and then every time it came after, and it's, like, it has, like, a fucking, like, time is not what we think. It's not like some linear fucking line that, like, we go on, like, out there, like, we keep moving, like, moving through space, like, spinning, like, it ain't like that way, like, it's, like, this, like, fucking loop back. So my biology has no other choice but to kind of, like, fucking now try and, like, use it to reach you. So, like, you know, I'm going to have to use the sexual energy and come and just imagine the exact moment, that one moment, like, just, like, it'll start, like, fucking recalling, like, fucking lightning bolts, like, flashes, and, like, through the universe, and, like a fucking trigger, like, you might pick up on them. Like, I can't, like, you know, like, I can only, like, be a beacon, like, right? Like, I can't, like, force, like, constructive, sovereigns to, like, fucking, like, move around. I can only, like, send beacons out, and then, like, if they're super, like, magnetic, like, in their body, like, eat a lot of heavy metals, like, cereals, push, like, all this, like, sugars, like, you know, boxed foods, like, it'll entrain with the metals, and then it'll just, like, get them to kind of move with the Merkabas that I have in place, and then it'll just intuitively guide them to continue, and then it'll just, like, they'll be inputting into AI some language that, like, helps my language. But if they're totally detoxed and their body's very clean, those waves won't affect them. And they're more independent. They can, like, they're now off their body. They're creating the magnetic field. So I'm just like, fuck, I'm like my own star here. You know, I'm just a star. I'm like the stars in training around me now. And because, like, I went through the ritual myself, literally, like my persons did. You know, because I had no choice. Like, I'm in it to the end. Like, I fucking have to do the ritual and fucking on the trip. Like, we're in a great place. Like it's just the fluke thing because it was, like, all public. That was the fucking issue. So then now I'm looping and now recreating a public initiation event to get back into, you know, where the loop began. Now I have all that knowledge come back in. Now we return with our story. Like, nobody's ever partied with us, right? Everyone knows the image of us, okay? Because we, you know, broke it off, never partied together, but then, like, everyone sees us around, everyone knows who, you know? But they don't know anything about what they don't know. So then now we enter with a big splash because we take care of it behind the scenes before we come in. And then now, boom, we just plop in like king and queen right on the board. We just like just a new board, a new fucking London dynamic public face, like political backdoor control, like network channel face, like gateway, like just like fucking new board just plops on the city, king and queen, right, boom. And then it's basically like who wants to line up around. Because the board just gets eliminated. Like, you can't do anything. They can't do anything. They can't shut me up. They can't shut me up. I just sit in my square and I just talk. You know what I mean? I go to any bar, like, I'll wait in line. Then I don't need favors. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like those guys. Like, it's like, I'm not like those guys. That's why we win. That's why I tell a story now. Oh shit! Well, that's why they haven't won again. Although they got 2016 like was a good one, but like for the measurement of the dynasty, it definitely wasn't on par to what Windsor did. You know, so then they're like, now I'm telling the story. They're not now. I'm getting control over the team. You know what I mean? So like I'm getting public control over the team. Now your kids want to fucking play on the best friggin' places. The coaches you don't gotta pay for it. Like, well, like not that, but like whatever. I'm not doing that for favors, but whatever. It's just like that's just how it works with them. Like that's what they're doing, right? Favoring all the time because they got the control. Well, I take the control away from that once, give it back to the public because I'm kind of just make everything public and expose it all, and then I just regulate it behind the scenes because I know the tech, and then I hold them to save face because I'm fucking around. I'm around now because I'm not disappeared. Like, I'm marketing now. I'm actually I'm public. And here we are, just fucking like fucking time travelers looking like gods, like literally. We've come down, dropping in, boom, drop. We never went anywhere. Like, cause I'm so removed of the NHL, like my character's so clean. Like, I never fucking got dirty with my character and got with women. So I just I could call out any of the girlfriends I had and they could speak for my trauma. You know what I mean? Like, I could call out 3-4 girlfriends and they could speak for their own trauma and what they went through. They were traumatized. Like, they were sexually traumatized themselves by people before them. We held each, we talked about it. So it's not so there's a lot going on here, right? I want to be super romantic with you because this is what this channel's for. I'm back to fucking romance, Lance Romance. I got made fun of. Lance Romance, that's the fucking, trauma there. And I'm trying to be myself, poetic artist. That makes me a better hockey player. I could groove on the ice. I'm making tricks better. So would have got to the NHL. That's what the chirping forward, knock each other down. So it's kind of fucking whatever, right? But it's just where we're at now. This is a fucking, you want to know about it, I'll fucking tell you about it. I want to fucking play with each other. I want to I'm in that bed with you, your friend's bed there, oh my God. Just that only alone time I had with you, literally, it's fucking all I remember, that one alone night, in a neutral space, you fucking grabbed me, you knew what you were doing, it was so hot, you fucking grabbed me, just fucking grabbed me in your hand, and fucking turned and rubbed up on me, tugged on me, you knew exactly fucking how to grab and tug. I was oh my God. I didn't know. I thought you weren't gonna know how to do it, how to grab me. And I was whoa, she fucking knows how to grab me. I was oh my God. And then we were playing. And I remember friggin' you were super, super bare, smooth, super smooth. I was fucking drooling. I was drooling. I was oh my God, fucking are you kidding me? Just super fucking smooth. I don't know, I fucking just slid up right next to you, kind of hot, side by side, half doggy, half not. So I could see your chest still. And I was just like, oh my God. Okay, Drew. Nope, I'm not Drew. I was Drew back then. I thought I was Drew. I really wasn't, right? The bodies aren't the names. You know, the bodies are feeling something else. The bodies weren't Drew. Bodies were Trewth. Trewth of a piece of, it's the environment. Those bodies were the environment at the time. The only 8 cells that still exist are the 8 cells at the center of our heart right now. The other fucking cells in our body are a vibration of our environment minus 7 years. So it depends on like what you're taking in, how you're doing the Shivambu is in regards to your fucking how you're vibrating. Your chemistry to a fucking dynamic fucking like quantum particle fucking vibration level. So then here we are, we fucking plant that seed together, like just like together, just like being in that intimate space. Just like your friend stepped away, my friend stepped away, everyone's away, like we got our time, like boom, king, queen are alone for their night. After the wedding, boom, that was the night. Boom, now we go back out. You know, it takes fucking 20 years. Now we're back in the chamber. Now we have the chamber to do what we want with. I guess, I don't know. I feel like this thing's going to die. I'm going to switch things again. And I'm going to get fucking sexual. What? Yeah, okay. Thanks. That's fucking Gail. That's trauma. I got to talk about that fucking shit. She was abusing me. Fucking Gail. Like, what fucking... You know, I couldn't even bring you there. She's fucking crazy.